Hello, this is RICKY, the YouTube Tech Guy. Hey guys, so today I'm here to review the Galaxy Watch. Now this is the 46mm band, so it is that black and silver combination, but overall, I have to say, first and foremost, it is the best smartwatch I've ever owned. That is a big statement for me, as I've owned every single Samsung watch that's ever come out. I've owned the majority of Android Wear OS now watches, and I've owned about 3 iPhone watches. So all in all, I have a great experience with a lot of watches. They do what they need to when they need to. But I will say the number one thing I have fallen in love with this watch is I get 4 days battery life. That is like a godsend to smartwatches. It really is impressive, and it's definitely the main thing that I will say I absolutely love about this watch. Now, if I do want to have my watch always on, so I have that always on display on, I will still get 2 solid days. And when I'm talking about 4 days and 2 days, I am not talking about I need to charge before the end of the 4th or 2nd day. I'm talking about the next morning. On the 5th day morning is when I will need to charge this normally, as I have it now. If I did leave it on always on display, I would have to charge it on the 3rd day morning. So overall, that is one thing I really love about it. Long battery life are really great. Now there is 2 situations where I don't like, and that is the charging aspect. One, you still have a micro USB charger that comes with it, which is why I never use this. If you can buy the dual wireless charger setup from Samsung, it's a great experience. You charge your phone, you charge your watch, very simple, very easy. It is a great way to go. And it's Type-C, so it's much better to take around with you than the micro one. 2, it does take a long time to charge. So I will say it goes way longer than my old watch. I would say this gets close to 3 hours to charge the 46mm variant. So that is a bit annoying. Now, how about the overall experience with it? Well, I love being able to pick up calls on my watch. I love getting all of my fitness things that I need and I want, and I compete with other people on Samsung Health, including my wife and other family members. So I have a great experience with that. I know a lot of people are more Fitbit oriented when it comes to fitness, or even Apple OS, but really it's the whole thing of, with an Apple Watch, you're gonna have great barometers. With this, you really get accurate ones, and they stepped up the fitness tracking. You can see the sensors on the back of this watch compared to the previous watch, and it's a much better sensor array. They basically triple their sensors from the Gear S3, and so it's a lot more accurate. If I'm on an elliptical, if I'm running, if I'm doing anything, it really gets it, and the heart rate sensors are much better as well. Not to mention, this does go up to, I think it's something like 125 meters in water. It's insane. So yeah, you're really, with 5 ATM pressure, you're fine. Like you have no problem with waterproofing in this watch, and I really love that as well. I also love the interface. You really cannot beat that streamlined ability to just turn the dial on this watch. It is by far the best. I'm sorry, Apple Watch and Wear OS do not compare to being able to spin the dial on the Samsung Watch. It's still the standout feature, it's still the best part about it, and it is the best navigation on a smartwatch to date. Now, the apps are still lacking. I still wish we can get things like Google Maps and Google Assistant on the watch. That will never happen. You have Bixby on here, which honestly is probably worse than the phone version. I never use it, I automatically turn it off, so don't even bother in my opinion. Now, overall, why is it the best smartwatch to me? Well, it does everything I need it to do. I can pick up calls on here, I can track my phone, I can have music on here, I can play music from here to a Bluetooth speaker or headphones, and it does all my fitness while maintaining a 4-day battery life. That to me is everything I need in a smartwatch. No, it doesn't have some new age things like fall detection, which no one can get to work, or anything like that that Apple Watch does have, but all in all, I really must say that this smartwatch does everything I wanted to, and it's been nothing but a great experience. So all in all, if you are looking for a watch to go more with a Samsung or Android phone, because the iOS is crippled because you cannot reply to iMessage, it does work okay on iOS, but you have to realize you're not going to use the Apple Health app. You're not going to use iMessage on your watch. That will not be able to be done. You'll use Samsung Health, and you can view your iMessages, but you cannot reply to them. Other than that, I think it's a much better experience on Android for that reason. And all in all, I really love this smartwatch. I'm so happy I upgraded to it, and it's my favorite smartwatch to date. Now, I might test out the new Series 4 from Apple Watch and see just how well it does later on this holiday season. So if you want that, let me know in the comment section down below, and make sure to subscribe. Thank you as always for watching. This has been RICKY, the YouTube Tech Guy. Thank you for watching our video. If you liked it, why don't you go ahead and subscribe up there. Make sure you follow us on social media right here. And of course, check out our latest video up there. And right down here, you're going to find the perfect video for you. Or at least that's what YouTube tells me. Thanks again.